Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, June 14th, 2021. Now, keep in mind that energy is fluid. So if you do not click on this episode on the 14th of June in the year 2021, it is okay. All right. If the message resonates and vibrates, you want to go ahead and take what you need and leave what you don't. And something that you may not understand but may want to circle back to, you may want to just go ahead and shelf that. Right. So welcome. Happy Monday to you. All right. So, we've been talking about this now for a while, right? So we're at day number 78, right? So you guys know by now that we got less than 30 days left. 78 days, which means we got 22 more days left on our level up journey. We have been doing this for 78 days now. I think we need to really pause and I want to say reflect on the commitment, right? This was not about getting anything perfect. This journey was not about that. This journey was just about stepping up to the plate and maybe committing yourself to yourself, checking into yourself and maybe getting to reintroduce yourself to yourself for the past 78 days. Perfection really only comes from your imperfections, right? We talked about that in the first couple of weeks. We talked about you can find your perfections within your imperfections. So today, as you are pondering in thought on meditation, moving throughout your day, right, I want you to really think about the commitment. It's 78 days in, and if you've been on this journey with me, right at 78 days in, I really want you to take a look and see that you are not the same person you were 78 days ago. I was in meditation and I realized that sometimes we have dreams, we have goals, we have aspirations, and you're so busy trying to get these things done or trying to make sure everything is perfect and making sure that you got the plan right and you're revising the plan and taking the proper steps that you don't even look around and see that things are literally unfolding in front of your eyes. That's the kind of experience that a lot of people are happening to experience right now. Right now, some of those dreams and some of those aspirations and some of those goals may not be quite focused in on the things that people really want to experience because of fear, anxiety, ego, not being in check. All of the things that life can throw at you to just kind of kick you off balance may just kind of come back into play, right? So everybody's experiencing it on a different level, right? The one thing I really want you guys to take away today as you are really thinking about commitment and what that means to you and commitment and how you've been committed to yourself, knowing thyself, figuring out thyself, understanding your own shit, so you can get to a place where you don't really need anybody to tell you when you need to check yourself, where you don't really need anybody to tell you when you're out of line, where you don't really need anybody to tell you can do it, where you don't really need anybody to tell you that you're going to make it through this, where you can literally trust your instincts, trust your gut, trust your inner knowing, trust your inner being. For 78 days, you've been committed to that. Learning how to trust your inner being, learning how to hear for yourself, learning how to think for yourself, learning how to love yourself. Right? So, to some people, commitment may look different. Right? You don't necessarily see commitment in a negative way. Right? Some people can be committed to the things that no longer serve them longer than they need to. Now, the beautiful thing about that, and I think that I'm learning as I explore deeper, the deeper levels really of who I am, right? Now, I was speaking to Kim the other day and she said to me, I'm sorry to tell you, but The journey of a mystic is often a lonely one. And I got it, because sometimes it does feel that way. Sometimes the downloads and the channels and the vast amount of awareness that comes in when you get to ponder a thought long enough is mind blowing, that you want to just sit and digest that. And if you even attempt to have a conversation with somebody about it, they're not even, like, it's going to go over their head. Not that you're better than anybody, right? And a lot of this that I'm learning now is part of your makeup, right? A lot of what's happening to people right now is part of their makeup. And I often have this conversation with Kim where we talk about being able to rewrite your birth chart, being able to rewrite your natal chart. And I really think that was the whole goal, is being able to see exactly where you can exalt yourself, and maybe the places where there's detriment, where you can go ahead and learn the lessons that needs to be learned so you can move forward, but being able to make and create experiences based on what's needed for you to learn. And I think sometimes what happens when you get to a place where you learn, or you have learned a lot, if you've studied a lot and you've gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of information, and and for some people this is indoctrination, right? But for other people it's just because you've really taken the time to study, right? And you truly have a sincere heart for what you do, and being able to just live a peaceful, mindful existence, and have beautiful and positive experiences, right? Now, within that, you also have a pool of people, once they feel that they now have access to that information, where they're better than you, right? Where they know more than you, so that you can also get puffed up in that you have a lot of spiritual knowledge, and you have a lot of spiritual understanding that some people don't have. I'm learning the beauty along this journey is that, and I think I talked about it in, was it yesterday's daily vibration, the levels, like in a video game. I used to like to play the game Vortex on my iPad Nano, or is it the the first of the music thing that they had, I don't know, the iNano or whatever that was. It had the video game Vortex on there, and they were, levels to this game. And the more you went up in levels, the more difficult the challenges got, right? And in actuality, I want to say even the more beautiful the scenery or the design got, right? And so there's levels to everything. There's levels to evolution. There's levels to growth. There's levels to understanding. There's levels to knowledge. There's levels to wisdom, right? Precept upon precept, right? Planes of understanding. We're not just talking about one plane of understanding. We're talking about many different planes of understanding. Now, let me just say this. If anyone had told me 10 years ago that I would be sitting here talking to you guys about the multi-dimensional levels of wisdom and beautiful energy that we come into contact with on a daily basis, I would tell you that you're crazy. Sorry, my loves, I had to drink some water. I would tell you that you're crazy. I would. I would have never thought that my experiences to being open to learning and growing would have brought me here. Now, I do want to say this. I remember exactly what I prayed and asked for. Or really, even thinking about it now, it wasn't really even, it was more like a declaration. I remember saying, God, I don't just want to know you, but I want to experience you. Whatever that was, whatever that was, and whatever form that was, like, I wanted to experience God. I didn't just want to know God, right? So here it is, you have this beautiful energy that's the creation of all things. This beautiful energy that heals all things, this beautiful energy that loves all things, but also this same beautiful energy has the power to destroy all things. Kind of sound like how human beings can be. You have the power to create things, but you also have the power to destroy things. We're in the 6th month of the calendar year, right? The number 6 rules of willpower. It is in the center of the mental plane. That's your willpower, right? That is the power to create and the power to destroy. That is your God force number. Now, we're in the vibration of the year number 5, and I started out the year just letting you guys know that this was going to be a year of mental and emotional chess. You were going to have to mentally and emotionally master yourself. This wasn't really about trying to figure out nobody else's shit and why other people do what they do, right? This was about being able to figure out why you do what you do. So, it's day number 78. If you're joining us 78 days in, it is okay. You can find all 77 days uploaded on my podcast, and you can also find it on my YouTube channel at the number 4, Your Inner Voice, all right? And you can find me if you're on Instagram, you can just click in the bio and you will be able to find my links to all the different platforms, right? So you can scroll on back and start over from number 1. All right, so ruling number of the day is the number 7. So we're talking about inner here, inner strength, inner knowing, inner standing, inner wisdom, inner guidance, inner, right? Inner, enter. Like you're going to have to enter into that sacred space. That's within you. That's within you. 7 chakras, 7 temples, 7 bodies, 7 energetic bodies. So number 7 is connected to a lot of things. Ruling number 7 today. That's inner work. Not the time to look outside of yourself. Right now we got Mercury in retrograde. That's the communication house, right? Intelligence and rationality is what Mercury does. All right. So we got Virgo's energy, which is ruled by Mercury, and also Gemini's energy, which is ruled by Mercury. We got the thinking aspect of Mercury in Gemini right now, where the sun is placed. We also have the moon positioned in Leo, right? Leo's ruled by the sun. Knowledge, light, purpose, authority, confidence, determination. But it can also be greed, wanting to shine, eternal teenager, not wanting to share. Egotistical, very narcissist-like behavior, if not balanced. So you can find that operating in people's emotions today in the area of their thinking, because that's where the sun is placed. So the moon is going to be projecting out to the sun how it should be behaving, right? So now when we're talking about the moon's energy as far as your psyche is concerned, we're talking about your aspect of your emotions, your feelings, your instincts. Okay. The moon rules Cancer, and just so you know, we're about to go into Cancer season too. So that's a whole nother level. We'll talk about that as we get on over into Cancer season. But I do want to say this: mastery of self at this stage in the game, where we are in life, in this time right now, the age of knowing, the Aquarian age, it's time for you to really know yourself. Stop trying to figure out everybody else's shit. This is about knowing you. And if you've been doing that for the past 78 days, I want you to take a bow. We are almost there. We got 22 more days left to go on this journey. I'm very proud of myself. I am not where I was 78 days ago. We almost at 100 days in, and I am not saying I got it all perfect, but what I am saying is that I've learned some things, I've changed some things, I've grown. Some beautiful things are unfolding right before my eyes, and sometimes I got to just stop and take it all in, because when things are moving and you're in the midst of it, you don't really see it creeping up. Beautiful things. Major shout out once again to my team. You guys rock. I was thinking about you guys in meditation today, and just really just paying attention to the unfoldment of it all. You know, yeah, we got some beautiful things coming now. Don't forget, if you are part of the Patreon family, my love, we are going to be doing the live karma readings on the 23rd. You want to go ahead and set your clock. I will be jumping on anywhere between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So set that notification button, and you can hop on in and get your karma reading and the ancestral reading done. Right? Now, we didn't go through the elements today, but that's okay. That is okay. I think the message today did what it needed to do, right? That's what this is all about. I'm becoming more in tune just to allow. And I don't even know if I have a word for it. You know, sometimes you feel something, sometimes you're experiencing something, but you can't fully articulate it to get people to understand verbally. You know, it's just a feeling. So for those of you that just gets the feeling that there's some things that has stirred up, that just gets the feeling that there's clarity coming in, that when you started this journey, there is some clarity here now. And even if you haven't started this journey with us 78 days ago, just right now where we are energetically, if you've been doing your work, man, listen, you getting clear about some things. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday. You know, depending on where it is that you're tuning in from, it may be the end of your Monday. It's important for you to be committed to yourself also. You know, we commit ourselves to many different things, and it's important for us to commit ourselves and to create a ritual for your spirit. You know, you have spirituality, so your spirit needs a ritual. Break that up. Spirit, ritual. Spiritual, right? You got to look at the hidden. It's just not there to be hidden from you, but it is there to, you know, make sure that you seek. All right, my love, y'all know the deal. Right? Don't be afraid of the dark. Do something kind for yourself. You want to go ahead and love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself, okay? Out of darkness comes enlightenment. So you don't want to be afraid of the dark, all right? I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. You want to have a wonderful day. And don't forget, we have the, what is the name of this? I think we are starting on August 7th. I got to check the flyers. They already started to go up. Yes, it is August 7th. Okay. We got Trusting Your Intuition class coming up. Okay. Communicating with the spiritual world. I'm super excited about that. So we're gearing up to get that promotion out there to you guys now, so you can kind of get a feel of what that's like. I'm really excited. This is my 3rd time teaching this class, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to be doing some different things this time around, incorporating more information, bringing a little bit more of NLP into this, so you guys can kind of learn how to jump states, you know, change states where you're not stuck into one particular mind loop. So I'm super excited about that. So you guys can look forward to that coming up. And I think that's it for today, because I don't want to keep on rambling, right? So listen, y'all, do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. And I'm going to see y'all in tomorrow's daily vibration, my loves. Have a wonderful day.